Hi everyone, I'm going to make an original page and I'm working here. This is a watercolor paper and I'm not preparing my page because I'm going to glue stuff. Yes, stuff on here, and I've got lots of stuff. I've got burlap, I've got pieces of fabric and rice paper and a lace trim, and I just want to put everything together. Don't know how, don't know but that's what I'm planning. And I've seen stuff like this on Pinterest, and it's most of the time it's machine stitched, but I don't want to use my sewing machine. I haven't used it in in 2 decades. It's more like a paperweight by now than anything useful. So I'm going to do everything by gluing it. So here I've got some rice paper and I want everything to be with distressed edges. I don't want it all cut nicely. So I'm trying to tear it like so, so we'll have jagged edges. And as I said, I'm not planning, I'm just cutting pieces that I can use to glue on my paper. And I don't know what will be what will show at the end. I just want to start layering bits and pieces on my page. Sometimes you just like slapping paint on your paper without thinking too much. What now is called intuitive painting. I'm intuitive gluing. So for me, this is fun. Not everything needs to be planned, and I'm sticking out of my page. I want it to stick out. My eyesight, I'm not losing my eyesight yet, not that much. As I said, I want everything distressed and not symmetrical. Let's see, piece of fabric and let's see if I can fray it more. I'm used to doing paper collages. Now I'm trying to incorporate other stuff like fabric. What's the worst that could happen? Yep. Another piece of this lovely fabric that I got on Happy Mail, and I'm sorry, I don't remember which who sent me the thing in Happy Mail. I lost track of things. I wanted to place everything and write who I got what from, and just didn't get around to it, and then everything just went together. So now I don't remember who gave it to me, but whoever it is, thank you from the bottom of my heart. So that's what we've got. I'm gluing things with my silicone glue. This one is a local brand. If you're not following me and just stumbled upon this video, then if you want silicone glue, you can buy everywhere the Yoo-hoo brand. This is silicone glue. It comes in tubes. So I keep repeating myself. At least to me it seems like that, because I know that there are people that come and see, can get to a video just by pure luck, and then they don't know what I'm talking about. So for their sakes, I need to repeat some of the things that I'm doing or using. So to those of you that are following me, I hope you have the patience to just hear again and again what silicone glue, where you can find silicone glue. This is going to be tricky because it's like the lace is on top of, what do you call this thing, tulle maybe, the ones that the things like you make a tutu for a ballerina, something like that. So it's more holes than anything else. So I'm going to put the glue here on the page, and in the hopes that it will stick nicely. I could have used gel medium, but I don't really like that stuff, so I'll just continue using my silicone glue and hope for the best. There will be more things that will come on top, so I'm not worried that it will get loose. Okay, let's see, what else do I have to play with? Maybe something like that. Nope. And I want the ball up. I almost forgot my ball up. Let's see. There is an overlock stitch on the sides, so it won't be frayed. I'm just cutting it out because I want frayed edges, and I don't care about the mess I'm making right now. And as I'm progressing, I'm thinking maybe I need some buttons. Maybe buttons will add to this collaging. We'll see. I'll put the groundwork first, and then we'll see if I'm adding another element like buttons or something else. Don't know yet. Just playing around. I've accumulated so many stuff that I find these days that I can't remember the half of the things that I have, and sometimes I'm finishing some project and I'm just organizing my space, and then I said, oh, I forgot I had this, and I forgot I had that, and why didn't I use it? Because I don't remember. So I'm really trying to start using a lot of the stuff that I accumulated. Like if you've seen the project I've done with the washi tape and the tags, there was a time that I just bought a lot of washi tape and didn't get to use it, and just sitting there. So I said, that's it, you need to use it. So that's what I'm trying to do, and each time I'm picking something else to try and incorporate in one of my projects. just so to break up these squares and to introduce another element, a vertical element to my page. Like so. And I want more fabric, but I'm thinking I'm gonna take a piece from another fabric. This one is mine, so I don't have to try and remember where it came from. It's so embarrassing when you can't remember who gave you something in Happy Mail. I'm fraying the edges. There's gonna be a lot of mess here. Good enough. I don't want to see most of the page. I don't want to be shown, so I'm trying to layer the pieces without layering with covering without getting too symmetrical or repetitive. I hope I've explained myself. So I'm thinking I need to go and find more things to glue down here. I don't want to repeat myself with the elements on this page. So, and I want to find a focal point. As I said, I didn't plan this page. I just knew what I wanted to achieve. So I'm going to collect more things to glue down and a focal point, and I'll be back. I'm back. So I found a few other pieces of rice paper, interesting rice paper that I can put here, and maybe I've got this buttons that I made, and I will leave a link below just if you want to check it out. And I found a scrapbook paper. This one I do remember Maria sent me, that can go well with this theme here of the colors. So I'm going to start gluing again. I've got this little piece here that I'm going to use. Like so. There are stuff here that would probably get covered almost completely once I'm done, but that's how it goes when you are layering all this stuff. I'm trying also that there won't be one line that goes completely from side to side. I'm trying to vary the sizes and the placement of everything. My silicone glue is at the end, so it's giving me a little bit of trouble. And here we go. Nope. Where do I want it? If I want it. Here's one, and nope, I leave it aside. I'm thinking this is nice for a start, and I'm going to tear this. I want a few pieces of this paper also on my page. Yeah, I tried, didn't work. Let's see. Doesn't always cooperate, this kind of tearing apart. Layering, layering, and layering. That's what I have to tell you. And of course, at one point you need to know where to stop. Where it's enough building the background. That's something that only you can decide. And let's see, just one more piece, I think. Oops, didn't work. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so I think this is it for my background, and now I need to put something. I want something here in the middle for to start doing something for a focal point. And let's see. Maybe I will use this plain rice paper to cut a strip that will go here in the middle. That's what I'm thinking, and it's a little bit transparent, so it's going to work for me, so it won't cover everything. And again, peering with the ruler. I hope I'm in frame and you can see what I'm doing. Okay, that's what I wanted. Yes, that's it. So I'm not gluing this. I'm going to take the edges like this and just glue them on the other side. And I've got several pages stuck here. Let's see. I want it to go in the middle. Here we go. Yes, that's what I wanted, and now I want some twine. Yes, I'm crazy like that. And let's see, how do I make it stick now fast? I don't want to wait for this to dry, so I'll put the glue down, but like this. I'm going to use this tape. This is, I don't know what's the name in English, but basically it's an electrician's tape. They fold it over exposed wires. It's some kind of plastic with adhesive, so that's the best I can do. So now I don't have to wait for this to dry, and I can continue playing with my page, going around with the twine. Wait, it got tangled. Of course it did. So I need to untangle the twine, so I'll be right back. I'm back. So I finished with the twine, and this is my focal point. This is some kind of fern that I've dried, and I'm going to attach it to this piece of rice paper, just so it will be easier, and it also will give it a little bit of framing. So again, just putting down a little bit of my silicone glue here in the middle. I really don't need every little bit of it to be stuck down with glue. First I'm gluing it here like so. I'm gonna let it dry. I think I want the edges of all my pieces to be a little bit more distressed, so I'm taking this ink pad, distress ink, walnut stain, and I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it will work. I'm going to pick a brush and see if I can, with the brush, add like this, and it does work. This dry brushing of the ink on the edges, it doesn't have to be perfect, just adding a little bit more to my page. I'm just hoping it will look more distressed, all the pieces that they have this kind of brown edges. And I really like how every piece is frayed, and I have a lot of loose fibers everywhere. I think it's really nice for this kind of look. Yeah, I hope I haven't missed anything from on my page, and I like that I don't anymore have this stark white in my face. It was a little bit too much for this page, so that turned out quite nicely. And that's it, just putting down the focal point. Here we go. Here's my focal point, and I'm just going to put down some parchment paper and close everything to put pressure on this so everything will be tucked and glued down. I hope you liked it, and it will give you ideas to do your thing. And this is it for now. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Please leave me a comment below, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.